Welcome back. Well, the Garth House is putting the brakes on child abuse with their annual Jeep raffle. And here with more is Janci Kimball and Kim Hanks. Thank you both so much for joining us.
Thank you for letting us come.
Absolutely. Now, this sounds very fun. Give $100, possibly win a brand new Jeep.
Where else can you go and have that happen?
I don't know.
A chance for a Jeep for $100.
Yeah.
The Garth House is amping it up once again to bring money and awareness to child abuse here in this area. And the great thing about this Jeep raffle, we do this fundraiser called Pour les Enfants, and that's later in November, and we will draw for this Jeep, but we brought along this Jeep raffle a couple years ago, and it was so successful because every bit of the money that is raised goes right back into our community to save kids from child abuse and educate people to help prevent child abuse. So that's the great thing about it.
Absolutely. Now, real quick, let's touch on Garth House and what it does for the community.
Yes, we opened in 1991, and the biggest reason we opened was to help children not have to repeat their story of abuse over and over. We have forensic interviewers that are trained there, and we provide therapy services for the children and the families that we see. And then, like Janci said, education in the community is like one of our big goals, to educate as many people as possible.
That's beautiful. So kind of talk to us about how you touch the children's lives.
Well, when we interview the children, a lot of times it is the first time that they're telling their traumatic story of abuse, or at least all of the details of the abuse. A lot of times when the kids leave the room, they feel better after they've gotten done with telling their story. Therapy is a huge deal for the children and their families, as a lot of times the parents may have suffered abuse also. And so they're learning how to deal with their own abuse sometimes, and also how to deal with the abuse of their children.
And one thing that also to point out is that without these type of fundraisers, where would the Garth House be?
That's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
that's
And this
definitely.
Jeep is a one. In fact, our goal is to sell about 500 tickets. And so you've got a 1 in about a 500 chance of driving off in a Jeep. And this summer you can take the top down. And we have wonderful sponsors that have helped us have this Jeep and make it available to the community. And we just encourage everyone. You can call the Garth House to get a ticket, 838-9084. And they will be willing to get you set up with a ticket, and we will do the drawing at Pour les Enfants in the 21st of November.
Okay, and so you can get them up until the 21st at 8 o'clock, right?
Right. That's exactly right. And we will do the spinning of the wheel and do the grand drawing, and somebody's going to drive away in a Jeep.
And there's people manning the phones right now.
Okay, well, awesome. So. Call right now. Get your raffle ticket. The number's on your screen, 838-9084. Ladies, thanks so much for joining us.